it's Jennifer Jones Smith here, and I have little Danny with me. Danny is my brother's dog, and I have been babysitting him for a few weeks, and I wanted to tell you a little story about him. He actually ran away last night. It's the second time that he has ran away, and he's not an escape artist. Before my brother went to Ohio to help his fiance get moved and to get married, he secured my yard, made sure there was no way that this dog was going to escape from my yard. But last week my son came and left a couple of garage doors open, so from the backyard the little dog ran out for 4 hours. I didn't know where he was. Fortunately we got him back. Well, last night my husband, who is a gardener, was taking plants from the backyard to put into the pickup truck in the garage to take to work today, and the side gate got left open and the little runaway ran away again. And I was a little upset. I was frustrated. My brother had given me a little money to watch his dog while he was gone to Ohio for a few weeks, and I teased my brother and I said, well, I may have to give you this money back if the dog's not here when you get back. So here the dog was missing again last night because my husband had left the gate open, and my husband and I had made this goal that we would have a prayer together every day. We're at this empty nest stage in life. Our youngest is graduating this week, and so it's kind of just the two of us at home. And so we made this goal to have a prayer together every day. Well, when I went to bed last night, this little doggy Danny was still not at my house. And I was mad, and I was frustrated, and I did not feel like having a prayer with my husband. And so we didn't. And he went to bed, went to sleep, and I tossed and turned. I couldn't go to sleep. And I knew in my heart that I needed to let go of those negative, bad feelings I was having towards my husband. And I knew how to do it. You know, we hear a lot about forgiveness and letting go, but sometimes we just don't quite know how to do that. And as I laid there, I realized I need to let this go. I really do. But I kind of fought it, and finally I did the process to help let go of those feelings. And so the next morning, this morning, I felt much better. I was able to kiss my husband goodbye. And fortunately, the little doggy stayed overnight at somebody else's home with another doggy. And I guess they took good care of him. He wasn't even very hungry when I got him and brought him back to my home this morning. But I was really happy to get him back, obviously, and relieved. But you know, when I think about that and how my husband, he didn't even intentionally mean to hurt me. He didn't intentionally leave the gate open and say, "Bye, Danny, I hope that you never come back." You know, he wasn't meaning for that to even happen. But I chose to have those negative feelings, probably a little anger, a lot of frustration, and of course some anxiety, wondering and worrying about getting the dog back. But sometimes we think, well, you know, they deserve for me to be angry at them because they intentionally hurt me. You know, and sometimes people do. Sometimes people are just plain mean. But so what? That's just a sign that they're hurting. And you may have heard the saying that hurt people hurt people. And so even if someone intentionally hurts us, it's not to our advantage to hang on to the anger and the frustration and all those negative feelings. It's actually hurting us way more than it's hurting them. So I'm learning that we need to let go. But sometimes we think, well, how do I let go, right? How do I forgive people? And I think there are a lot of ways to do that. But I've learned some great ways in the past few years that are really beneficial for me. And before I extend a little invitation here for my friends out there, I wanted to share one quote I love. It's from a religious leader, a past religious leader, Thomas Monson, and he said, never let a problem to be solved be more important than a person to be loved. And so that's something that if we can remember, people are more important than things, they're more important than jobs, they're more important than even little doggies. You know, if this dog was not back today, I would still be able to love my husband. I would still be able to say, hey, it's okay. We all make mistakes. We even do things intentionally that can hurt other people. So my invitation to you, my husband and I are all for supporting and strengthening marriages, and we will have that prayer together today, I'm sure. But my invitation to my married friends out there is, if you would like to learn one or two tools of how I'm able to let go, how I'm able to forgive, even on a daily basis, because when you say there is something every day that comes up that we need to forgive, right? And so if you would like to learn one of these precious tools from me, for my married friends, I invite you for a mini coaching session, totally complimentary. 25 minutes, we'll get together and we'll talk about, you know, what are things maybe your spouse does, leaving gates open for little dogs to run away. I don't know. But I would love to share with you what has helped me in my life. So go ahead and you can click the link, should be I think above in this post, and schedule that 25 minutes with me. I would love to chat with you on how to let go, how to forgive, and if you have an animal, a pet, please make sure your yard is secure and don't leave the gates open. So I will catch y'all later. Bye.